Hi guys, it's Marie here. Welcome back to my channel. This channel is about bags, lifestyle and fashion, but mostly bags. I post videos every Friday, sometimes Monday and Wednesday. I'm always on hand for the perfect bag. If you're like me, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and let's enjoy bags together. Today I want to talk about Coach Empire Carryall soft bag in the size 40. Since Coach introduced this bag at the first time at the New York Fashion Week for the autumn-winter collection of 24-25, everyone was very looking forward to its release. When it got released, it went viral immediately and it got sold out just within the few days. I purchased this bag directly from the Coach boutique in Edinburgh and I wasn't planning to buy it at all. I was in Edinburgh for the Gucci boutique opening and I was just passing by a Coach boutique and I was like, oh, maybe they have that in stock. Maybe. I didn't have my hopes high. Maybe I will just pop in and have a quick look at it. As soon as I walked in, this little beauty was saying hi to me from the display. And I was asking for the different color because I was initially after Merlot color. Beautiful wine Bordeaux dark red color with some ombre effect on that. You've probably seen that already online. And obviously they didn't have that in stock. It's sold out everywhere globally. And I wasn't sure about the black bag because, one, I told myself this year that I'm not buying any black bags. And I was really good keeping this promise to myself by that point. And then the guy said, oh, it's only 3 of them left in the country, in the whole country. 1 here in Edinburgh and 2 in Birmingham. And I'm like, oh my God, yes. I need one. You just made me buy it. Please take my money. That's how I bought this bag. I already opened that bag in front of the camera. I already released the video about that. If you haven't seen this unboxing video, I'm going to leave the link below in the description box for you to check this out. Today, I want to give you my first impression because I only had this bag for about 3 weeks now. So I'm going to give you my first impression about this bag. Detailed review on that, what I found out so far from using this bag very frequently. I try to use that pretty much every single day since I got it and since I opened that. So I have something to tell you about this Coach Empire soft bag in the size 40. Also, I'm going to show you some more shots, how the bag looks on me at the end of the video. And I'm not going to do my usual what fits test because obviously from this massive size of the bag, you can see that the bag can take a lot. Yep. But I'm going to show you how the bag is behaving when we put like a heavier items inside, like a laptop or the big bottle of water. Are they going to misshape the bag? Are they going to fit in? Is something going to happen to the bag? We're going to find out. Let's start. Before we start looking into the bags, I want to share with you the price, how much the bag cost here in the UK. I promised to do that in my unboxing video and I totally forgot about that because I was like, wow, totally wowed by the bag at that point. I was doing proper unboxing in front of the camera at that time. So this is the receipt I have here and the bag cost is £695. Sold out everywhere just now as far as I know, online and other boutiques in the UK as well. And I also got the charms, the really famous, those New York charms, which are here. We'll get back to them throughout the video as well. And I added on this little guy here too, but I'm going to show you more about them later on in the video. So those charms are without little guy. £195. I expected that to be cheaper, but £695 for this amazing bag, guys. It's incredible price. I'm not surprised that it's sold out everywhere because the bag is actually really good, and I didn't expect myself to like the bag so much because there is so many things about the bag which I usually dislike, but this little beauty make me change my opinion. Let's talk about the bag more in detail. Let's review that. As you can see, it's a very simple bag, not much going on here. It's a beautiful shape, kind of resembling the raw Margot bag, What do you think about that? Because lots of people call this bag a new Vero Margot. What do you think? I genuinely believe that the Coach bag is so perfect by its own. It's a little bit of marketing here. Maybe it's a little bit of flattering here, calling Coach the new Vero Margot. But I genuinely believe because the bag is so good and the price point is so good, I think it will become a legendary icon just on its own. As I said, not much going on here. We have a taupe handles, and I really like how the taupe handles attached with such a big surface on the both sides. That allows you to put quite a lot, and the bag will be steady, and those taupe handles will never snap off. Then we have the Coach gold embossing over here. Nothing on the bag. And then the thing that I really like is those feetsies. I love that the Coach thought about us and they knew that we are going to put this massive bag somewhere on the floor, somewhere on the go. So obviously we're not going to put that on the table. It's too big for that. And sometimes when we go out, not every single place have this, those little fancy chairs for your own bag. No, we live in the real world. Therefore, this little beauty is going to end up on the floor. And those really nice, quite big feet is going to protect this beautiful soft leather. Bag has a zipped closure. I'm going to zip it up just now. Oh, I love it. The closure is so good. It has a leather little tail tag over here as well to help you to do that movement really smoothly. And I like the good quality of that zip. It's not stiff at all, and the actual opening and closing the bag is so smooth. And I love how the zip closure make the bag so secure. Then we have removable and adjustable strap. It does have 360 rotation there. Although I'm not planning to wear this bag crossbody. I don't see myself to wear this massive bag crossbody, to be honest with you. I do appreciate the fact that the both hooks has a 360 rotation, which allows the bag sit comfortably around your body on your shoulder. It easily goes on this little D-rings on the side. You can wear that even hanging out like this. I quite like this look, even if I'm not planning to wear the bag crossbody or on my shoulders. It's really easy mechanism, no stiffness there at all. And as I said, that's also adjustable strap. So we have here 7 adjustable holes and the buckle to adjust them, which is quite easy to operate as well. As you can see, no problem at all there. I'm using that on the shortest available option for this strap. But as you can see, it's plenty of options there. 7 adjustable holes, I would say it's quite generous. And on that side, we have a little Coach engraving. And on the hooks, we also have a Coach engraving on those little buttons. And before we're going to look inside the bag, that's it. That's not much, as I said, going on around the bag. And that's what I like so much, how simple and sophisticated the bag is, but at the same time, it's like a blank canvas for yourself to create your own story around the bag, to express your own personality and individuality with those little charms, scarves, twillies, little toys, anything is just the limit is your imagination. And that's what I like about that. Obviously, the Coach, they are following their own agenda by selling those little bad boys to us. But I love how we can add so much to the bag to make it our own little story, our own little bag, customize that. And I've been saying that for years, that, oh, I don't like those charms on the bags. Oh, no, like those additional little things. No, guys, I totally changed my mind. And I'm surprising myself here because I usually kind of like a stick to the same thing for years and years. But now with that incredible fashion trend of accessorizing your bags, to adding as many little charms or toys as possible to your bag, that little trend won me over completely. And I can't stop accessorizing my bags. For example, the Coach Empire. I'm going to show you more of that at the end of the video. I'm going to show you how I accessorize the bag. For just now, I just wanted to show you how simple but gorgeous this bag is. The bag is made of soft cowhide leather. It's so smooth, buttery and soft and tactile. I absolutely loved it. It's more resistant to any scratches, marks and stains than the calfskin leather, and at the same time it's cheaper than the calfskin leather, which helps overall price of the bag. The leather is pretty thick, and unfortunately for that reason, and because the bag is pretty big as well, the overall weight of the bag is 1.2 kilos. Yep, the bag is pretty heavy, and this was one of the main things that made me think, like, am I going to like this bag? I'm not used to the heavy bags at all. I'm a mini bag lady, you know, the max that I can deal with is around 500 grams, and even this one is around 700-800 grams. So yeah, for the big size of the bag, it's really good weight. Here, as I said, 1.2 without the strap and 1.3 kilos with a strap. But since I've been using that, actually guys, I can't complain much about the weight of the bag. I think the overall weight is getting distributed around the bag so wisely that I can't feel it much. Obviously, I don't take this bag with me when I go for a walk with my dog. No, it's too much. It's like a workout. But when I run my errands, so far, I find this bag is perfect to run my errands because the capacity of the bag is so big and because it's so stylish as well. And I usually run my errands on the feet. I don't drive. And yeah, I can't say that I'm not tired carrying this bag at all. I hope it's not just the novelty of the bag gives me this wow excitement rush, adrenaline rush, so I'm like, I don't mind the weight. I probably will report to you in the 6 month, a year, but so far guys, I can say I don't mind the overall weight of the bag, although it's probably one of the heaviest bags in my collection. Time to have a look inside the bag, what we have here. And that's what I found. The bag came with this little tag which says Coach embossed on that one, but I'm not a fan of this little one, to be honest with you, so I totally removed that and I put in the pocket inside the bag. But what we have here, let's have a look. I've already mentioned the zipped closure, very secure and nicely done. We have one massive hole, like I usually say. As you can see, the capacity of the bag is absolutely humongous. And for me, mini bag lady is just how many mini bags I can fit in there? 5? Okay, yeah, probably around 5, let's be fair. Then we have a big pocket with a snap closure there. The snap closure is pretty powerful, and I really like that it's a closed up massive pocket. I usually put in there my large iPhone 16 centimeters long, the Continental wallet, my keys, my key pouch inside there. And because I closed the pocket, that will guarantee no matter how the bag is going to be handled, all my small belongings will be inside that pocket. On the large pocket inside, we have the brown leather trimming, and that helps me to find the pocket inside the bag because the interior of the bag is tone to tone black, matching the overall color of the bag. And then we also have a leather plaque, which is saying this is the badge of authenticity. What else do we have here? We have this really cute mechanism which allows us to expand the capacity of the bag. And this mechanism reminds me the original Mulberry base water bags. Yep, they do have that one as well there. It does not increase the capacity much, but I like how it's changing the shape of the bag. From this one narrower part on the top, it comes into the bigger one and probably become more looking like the raw Margot bag. Maybe something like that, but that's what it looks like when we just open up that buckle mechanism inside and just not close that at all. That's what it looks like. But as I said, it doesn't change the capacity much. It's not drastically changing that. At the moment, I prefer to wear that all buckled up inside on the narrowest adjustable hole. I really like that, and I don't think I will be using the opening much, so I'm going to put that as it was. Going to put that all inside, and I'm going to show you one more little addition inside the bag that I really like, and I'm talking about this bad boy, this tiny little strap inside with a hook. And I absolutely love this thing because it have a few functions. So the first function, I would say, you can just add your keys and that's it. And you will never lose your keys inside the bag because, yeah, we all see that the capacity is absolutely monstrous. Then what else do we can add here? A little pouch, why not? But then you can hide that inside the bag, or you can get it all outside throughout this D-ring, and we can add our charms over here, and our charms will be hanging like this on the side. And obviously you can add anything of your liking to that. This is just an example. The lining inside is microfiber with a suede filling. I would say it's quite easy to look after that lining, and I already had an example when I spelled, I'm not sure what it was, but it looked like a yogurt or something, and I just wiped that with a wet cloth, and guys, no problem at all. And because again the capacity is so big, I can see it's already like a little crumbles and the dust inside. I'm going to use just a hand vacuum cleaner to clean inside the bag, so it won't be a problem at all. But I'm happy to know that the bag is really easy to look after inside and outside. Let's check how the bag is going to behave when we put our heavier items inside. And obviously, because the bag is pretty heavy on its own, we need to keep in mind what we put in there. We will start with a large bottle of water, 750 ml. I'm going to put that vertically to start, and that's what a bag looks like. I don't see that it's being bulking down over there. I think that's perfectly the bag, perfectly keeping its shape. What's going to happen if we put the bottle of water horizontally? Pretty much the same thing, maybe just a tiny bit, but it doesn't make the bag ugly. It does not misshape the bag in any way. What's going to happen if we're going to put their laptop? I have a 13 inches laptop here. As we can see, it's easily go in there. Because the bag does not have any organizational space inside, we need to keep in mind that the laptop on its own there is going to dance around there. If you just leave it like that, that's why I would totally recommend a case for the laptop, or buy an organizer or the liner for the bag. I know, although the bag is pretty new, some of those organizers already can be found on the aftermarket. So I'm going to put the laptop inside, and I really liked how the 13 inches laptop easily go underneath this flap to keep it more intact and secure there. And it just goes like that. You can see that it's bulking down there, but again, it's not changing the shape of the bag much, and it doesn't make the bag ugly. And I really like how gracefully the Empire bag still keeping this beautiful shape. But once again, guys, I want to highlight the bag is pretty heavy on its own, so please keep in mind what you are putting inside. And also to keep in mind, because of the weight of the bag, and the nature of the soft cowhide leather, over the years, the bag will be collapsing. And you will see that on the bag. You already can see these creases are originating on the both sides of the bag, on this side too, and the bag is not even a month old. Keep this in mind. I don't think about that because I genuinely believe that the bag is going to look even better when it's getting a little bit softer, a little bit collapsing. It will get that, such a I don't care, relaxed vibe. And I even seen how some people are getting the bag, artificially getting the bag looking older just to get that super I don't care vibe to this Coach Empire bag. They are definitely after the distressed look. I'm not seeing myself doing that, myself, just like sand the bag or add some scratches. I care about my bags too much to do that. It's like breaking my heart. But at the same time, I don't mind this natural bag collapsing over the time because of the overall weight of the bag. And before we move to the mod shot section of this video, I want to mention tiny little details that Coach put throughout the bag to make the bag more luxury. And here I'm talking about the Coach engraving pretty much on every single piece of hardware. Even this tiny little guy on this little button here, we have a Coach engraving. Then on this mechanism and the buckle, Coach engraving. Here on the leather, we have two stamps. I'm not quite sure if you can see that just now, but there is two stamps. One is for the leather stamp, and the other one is 1941, and it's a year when the Coach fashion house was established. And I like how adding those tiny little luxury details, Coach is elevating their status in the luxury world, if you wish. There are still debates if Coach is a luxury brand or not. Actually, what do you think about that? I would love to hear your opinion. And I also like how Coach is picking up those fashion trends. Yes, the Raw Margot bag absolutely exploded in the beginning of the 2024, but Coach didn't repeat the design, they just got inspired by that design. By the way, Prada just released the bag, which is a spitting image of the Raw Margot bag. I'm going to leave the little photograph there as well. Yeah, what do you think about this one? But Coach does not do that, and I really respect them for this. In the mod shot section of this video, I'm going to show you how Coach Empire Carryall soft bag in size 40 looks on me. I'm 5'3", 163 centimeters tall, and I usually wear size 10 UK. We have removable and adjustable strap for a Coach bag. That's why we can wear the bag crossbody. I don't see myself wearing it crossbody much because of the size of the bag and how much I'm going to carry in it. But there is still an option to wear that crossbody. And also on the right or a left shoulder. The strap is adjustable, so it fits pretty much every height. My favorite way to wear this bag is on the crook of your arm and in your hands. And then, because of the soft nature of the leather, we also can wear the bag just like that. And I'm not sure if I'm going to try this way because it might kind of like damage the leather, but I want to try. I want to try, and the next time I will report to you guys if it's actually comfortable to wear that like this. Before we move to the final part of this video, conclusion, I promised to show you the charms and little accessories that I use for my bag. And surprise, surprise, for years, I've been saying that, nah, I'm not into that. Totally changed my mind, totally obsessed now with those little charms. This charm trend won me over completely. So I use this original charm from Coach, the New York charm. This yellow taxi is really noisy. And when I walk with that charm, I can hear all of that trembling there. I don't know what I think so far about that. Maybe I will remove that. I don't know if I would be able to remove that, but I'm thinking about removing this charm completely and give this little card to my husband, potentially. Then with this one, guys, with this one, you need to be on lookout because those ends are quite sharp and leather is really soft. And that's why one of my friends, YouTube friends, totally recommended me to use that only against some sort of twilly or scarf and never leave it on zone, because obviously when we walk, that movement's happening all the time. And guys, it's sharp. I can actually feel that on my hand just now when I'm doing it like this. Wow, it's just heavy and sharp too. So totally, I thank you very much for this advice because it's a great recommendation, and I would learn that the hard way when the scratches will appear on that leather. I've got this little guy as a gift from my mom when we went on holidays together, and I add him to here, and then they all together goes like that. And I really like how the little guy, the rabbit guy, is much smaller than the rest of the charms and just sitting there very comfortably, like a good company there. Then I'm using this one. Do you remember I told you when I unboxed this key pouch from the Louis Vuitton, I told you that I'm going to use that as a charm, and that was one of the main reasons why I actually purchased that, because of this little hook. So I'm doing like that, and it goes on my Empire bag. Oh, look at this. I love that, how the contrast LV just contrasting against the black leather of the Empire bag as well. And then I have this one. That's my silk Louis Vuitton scarf. Guys, I haven't used that for ages. I want to introduce that in my wardrobe, but like something's stopping me. And now, I can add it on here by just tying it up. Something like that. Up. So it's just a hanging there with loads of things like that. Obviously, sometimes I don't use all of them at once. Sometimes I just add one or two, or change the order, or hanging out on this kind of like a side on this little strap. Where is that? I lost it. Oh yeah, this one. So I'm just adding on some of them like here. And I really like that. So for example, I can do that just like this. Oop. Let me just adjust that. So there are so many options, guys. Please, I encourage you to express yourself and add as many and as much. We are in the period of the minimalistic bags with a maximum charms on that and maximum accessories. And then at the end, guys, I just want to say that I'm surprised to say that I didn't expect to fall in love with a Coach Empire Carryall soft bag in size 40 so quickly. It's such an unusual bag for myself because it's very big. I've never had a Coach bag in my collection before. It's pretty heavy. I'm not used to that. And it's a black color, and I did say to myself that I'm not going to buy any black bags this year. It's way too many of them in my collection, and despite all of that, I love the bag. I love the quality of the leather, how soft, but at the same time resistant to scratches, marks and stains. Relatively resistant. You know, we still need to keep in mind that it's a soft leather, but at the same time it's more resistant than calfskin leather. Then I love that the bag is so secure from any invasions, with a zip closure here and the little fitsies at the bottom. I love the capacity. I love that the bag is having those really stable, secure top handles as well. Yes, I can't wear the bag on my shoulder because the handle drops are not too big. And again, I'm not really surprised because for many bags, that was the deal breaker for me. And now I'm ready to compromise with all of that. But what I'm going to say, the price point is amazing for this quality of the bag. And that's one of the reasons why I am compromising, because the value for money in this particular case is just incredible. And that's why I would strongly recommend Coach Empire Carryall soft bag in the size 40. And that's me for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, you know where to find thumbs up, subscribe button, notification bell, and I can't wait to see you next time. Bye!